Chance to at least kind of reflect. How do you digest this game when you look at it?
Well, we got killed. I mean, we got outplayed in every facet of the game. I mean, when you score 3 goals late, it makes it look a little bit better. But, I mean, they stopped playing a little bit, and we got a couple breaks and scored goals. When they turned it on, we had no answer for them.
Did you, the beginning of the game, I mean, was it obvious to you that these guys just weren't there to play?
Well, it was obvious that we didn't bring our work shoes on, or work boots on, and I was hoping to get out of the period just 1-0. I was happy we got out 2-0, quite frankly, but it didn't really manifest into anything because they got made it 4, then 6, and.
What's your message to the group when it's 6-0 during that timeout? I mean, you just trying to rally them to...
No, I'm saying you got to have some pride in this game. I said, no matter what, it's the same thing I said in between periods. I mean, we may not win the game, but you got to get back to the way you're supposed to play, the basics of. I mean, they were having odd man rushes of 4-on-2, 3-on-2, almost every shift, and it's. When you get into those bad habits, it's really difficult to get out of them, and we haven't had those habits in a while, quite a while. But I said, just play with pride, and it's 6-0 now, but let's start just doing the things right, and it might work out that it makes it better for the next game.
Do the bad bounces come out of the bad habits when you see the pucks go up sooner?
Bad bounces and good bounces come to the teams that outwork other teams. I mean, not to go into a long deliberation about it, but I've had people that I respect a lot talk about bad bounces and good bounces, and in reality, it's all about work. And if you really outwork the other team, you're going to get the good bounces, and if you don't work, it's crap. We got bad bounces against, and then it's woe is me. And we had those things, but I mean, it's because we weren't outworking them.
Do you think the tide might have started to turn if Brodin's goal held up?
I don't know. I mean, it would have been still 4-1. It would have still been quite a mountain to climb. But I mean, in the end, it was goalie interference. I mean, I didn't see it at the beginning. That's why I called the ref over and said sorry for calling you every name in the book in between in the second period. But you were right when I saw it on video. Mm-hmm.
Do you, 32 games after the break here, and you guys were so good on the road last year, and this year it's been a major problem. How much you guys got to turn this around if you expect to make the playoffs?
Well, considering we got more road games left than home games, we better turn it around, and we better find the reason why it's not happening, or we'll be on the outside looking in.
What was the biggest difference when you look at last year compared to this year?
Jesus, it's hard to put a finger on it right now. We never allowed 6 and 7 goals, I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
What about just home versus road? What's different from when these guys line up at home versus what you're seeing?
We're one of the best teams at home and one of the worst teams on the road. And not that we want to turn it around. We want to keep the home what it is, but we've got to find some way to get the road better, because we've got some tough road buildings to go to yet, and we can't afford to go in and play like this.